I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon.
just about ready to go. And today's starter, Littell. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ryan Jeffers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Two balls, no strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
The wind of the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. What a start to this one. His 4th home run of the season, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And ball one. And that one upstairs.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And another ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Caminero. And it's caught for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Ty France will hit next. Ball one, no strikes. And there's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That misses. Ball three. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one fouled off. Fought off foul. Outside, and that is ball four.
Batting fourth, shortstop.
Now Correa up to hit. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Man at first, one away. The shortstop takes the ball. That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
2 on, 1 out. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
France, the lead runner at second. Correa at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Right down to shoot. And it's a full count.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit. But he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their top.
Ouch. That one got him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. So bases loaded with 1 away. Willie Castro getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
1 out, bases full. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. That one missed. Now 3-0.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one finds the zone. They're now 3-1. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Royce Lewis.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And the first offering is not close.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were set.
And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
2 on, 2 outs. Christian Vasquez in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 2, the Rays coming to bat. Back now in Tampa Bay. And starting in this one, Pablo Lopez.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And a base hit into right. And now it's Brandon Lau. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. It's 2-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. That one ripped left field. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 10 of the year. And the Rays take the lead. It's 3-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here is Jonathan Aranda. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. Bunts it towards the mound. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Jose Caballero digs in now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. A bunt, and it's popped up. They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. Now it's Jansen to hit. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. jacks that one out to left. Their third home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 6-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now, here is Christopher Morel. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-2.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. That one hammered but pulled foul. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and a speedy runner is on at first. Man at first, Lau at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Drops a bunt down the first base side. France to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And he lays one down the left side, and that's a foul ball. Two outs. Bunting, and he pops it up. Tosses to first, out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Rays 7 and the Twins 2. Second inning set to go. So here's Christian Vasquez. Littell back to work. Now one missed. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That one hit to right. Morel puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder Deshaun Kersey Jr.
Next to hit, Deshaun Kersey Jr. Fastball is outside. outside.
No
And now
strike.
2-0.
Three balls, no strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Not
Count
even
1-0.
close there. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And now 2-0. Kiersey at first, 1 gone. That one
That's a
off
ball.
the mark, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Victory.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Trevor Larnach, the next to hit, flied out his first time. Can't
1-0.
find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And
2
that
balls,
misses
no
as
strikes.
well. Way high
at
there.
3-0.
And now 3-0. One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-3.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
First and second, 1 out. Ty France now at the
Ball
plate.
1, no
that
strike.
one not close. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Way
2-0.
upstairs, and the count is 2-0. And
3
another
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
Pitch is in for a strike, and now 3-1. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Takes it himself for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 7-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a sac bunt here. Over to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And now Cameron Meisner. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
On to France, and the bunt doesn't work out. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Zebby Matthews on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Left field, way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Christopher Morel. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 10-3.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And now 2-1.
1 strike.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
This one in the air. Aranda should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Clemens, in his second season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Off the mark there, and it's 2-0. And another ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
This is Willie Castro. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Clemens leads off first with 1 away. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Three 0 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next pitch way upstairs. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 10-4.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's Christian Vasquez.
Ball 1, no
and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Hit on the ground might be 2. They get 1. He's out. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rays 10 and the Twins 4. And we're back, and stepping in is the speedy number 14.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now here is Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Forget A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 11-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. What a stop. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here! It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 12-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's the second baseman, Curtis Mead. Gets the bunt down the right side, and a foul ball. Bunted back towards the mound. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to inning number 4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Start of the 4th. Here's a speed threat. Deshaun Kiersey Jr. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 1-0. Fastball is outside. Next offering way off the plate. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
No strike.
Kiersey gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's way outside. 3-0. He swings and fouls one off. That one pushed foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. And the first offering is not close. And delivers outside.
Reno.
And there's the automatic. That's out to center field. Meisner sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Next for the play, first baseman Ty France.
So they're at the corners now. At the plate, Ty France. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one
Ball
missed.
2. Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one's in there, and a full count now.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ball 1, no strikes. The shortstop takes a ball. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. This one in the air, center field. Meisner makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Cody Clemens.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Cody Clemens. First pitch, not close. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And there's a ball. And another ball.
No strike.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. And midway in the fourth, it's the Rays 12 and the Twins 5. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Cameron Meisner.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolers got my head back and it's blowing in.
And he pops up the bunt. France makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Jose Caballero.
Natural por más que roques de real, lo tuyo es superficial. La que perdé el estilo comando.
Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Larnach makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 4. It's the Rays 12 and the Twins 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Willie Castro. Littell back to work. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
That one outside. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman
Royce Lewis digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1-0.
That missed by a lot.
No
And the
strike.
count now 2-0. Castro on at first. Nobody out. And that misses as well. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Castro around third. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Christian Vasquez. And the first offering is not close. That one is upstairs. Next pitch, not close, up high. Right through there for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, center fielder.
So digging in, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed. The next pitch misses. And that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike. On the ground is short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That's one misses, and that's ball 3. That one hammered center field. Back there. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 12-9.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Littell, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I like.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Ball 1 there. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And there's a ball. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Meisner ranging back. And it hits the fence. And he can't make the play. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Fly ball that should have definitely been an out ends up as a runner in scoring position. So now they're going to have to work around that, but they're actually lucky because he could have possibly ended up at third. You miss a ball like that in the outfield and guys can usually run for a while.
Correa stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. France stands at second with 2 gone.
2 balls,
That
no
one
strike.
not close. And that's ball 2. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
3 balls,
misses.
1 strike.
3-1. Cody Clemens next to bat for Minnesota. On the ground to third. Slings it across. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Bailey Ober.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Christopher Morel now at the plate. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying off the batter's eye and gone. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 13-9.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Brandon Lau, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
2 down, bases empty. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 14-9. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 5 innings complete. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. And that is ball one. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And it's 3-0. Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of
He's
time
out.
to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter Willie Castro.
Next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Zach Littell gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Taj Bradley.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Fastball is outside. Castro goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
2-0.
Upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's way
3-0.
high. Ball 3. There's a strike. The Rays leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman Royce
2 outs,
Lewis.
base is empty. And now Royce Lewis. That
Ball
one
1,
missed.
no strike.
That missed by a
2-0.
lot. Now 2-0. And there's a
3-0.
ball. Hot shot to third. Fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Tampa Bay leads this one 14-9. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Curtis Mead. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. It's 15-9. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bailey Ober won't go any further tonight, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Of your enemies. Sometimes it's just time to stand up alone and face your destiny.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
I'm just a simple man. Oh, yeah.
Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and they tag him out. Jose Caballero will hit next. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 16-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Danny Jansen. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Trying to move him over here. Over to Correa for
That's
one.
an out.
Back to first, but not in time.
Yes, I'm a man on fire. Won't stop rocking till I reach.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter.
Lights never dim, so the dim is unfair to what I go with impulse. I'm a soldier, straight rock and roller. Since I rock the bomb and altar French poster. Harder than Egyptian arithmetic. People say they want some new flavor, well this is it. And I'm on my I've been on my precious
Gets the bunt down the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Seventh inning coming up. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started, and now the Twins catcher, Christian Vasquez. Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there, and that's ball one.
Two balls, no strikes.
And
Three
another
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. Deshaun Kiersey Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Misses
Count 1-0.
again, 5 in a row. Way
Two
high.
balls, no strikes.
Vasquez gets his lead at first with nobody
I
out.
got 3-0.
Way high there, and now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting. Right fielder Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball one. strike one.
1-1.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And there's one away.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder Trevor Larnach.
So up next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. That one
Ball
missed. Runners at
2-0.
first and second with one gone here in the
3-0.
top half of inning number 7. And they're all loaded up.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Very
Counts
high with
1-0.
that one. And that's ball one. Can't find
Two
it
balls,
here.
no
That's
strike.
6 straight balls.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or
ball,
on. He's got to
no
challenge
strike.
the hitter right here.
Bases loaded, one away. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He sends a rocket to left. A 4 spot on the board. It's 16-13.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Base is empty, one away. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy?
1-0.
Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were there 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just
2 balls,
a mosaic
no
over
strike.
there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red,
3-0.
and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Bradley, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
On the ground, right side, Meade. Tosses to first, and Correa retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Fastball is outside. That misses the zone. 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 3-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Castro, the next to hit, takes outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a ball. Royce Lewis hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
There's a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. It's a grand slam for the Twins. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Brandon Lau. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Center field. Kiersey settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Puts a bunt down. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Two down, base is empty. Jonathan Aranda digs in now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. France. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Tropicana Field, now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Bradley back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They have 6 hits in this game when they have the advantage in the count, so that tells you a lot about what's working for them right now.
And another ball.
By staying patient and working themselves ahead in the count, they're getting good pitches to hit. That's a great recipe for success if the opposing pitching isn't filling up the strike zone.
Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, catcher,
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one missed. That missed
I
by
got
a
3-0.
lot. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drifts towards it. And there's one down. And now, Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Deshaun Kersey Jr.
That one way outside, and it's 1-0.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
The Rays leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th.
3 balls.
And there's a
no
ball.
strike.
There's a strike. To third might be 2. Boots it. Still slings it to second. There's 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Jeffers. And the first offering is not close.
2 balls. No strike.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one not close, and it's 3-0. Trevor Larnach would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
In the air, left side. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Rays lead it 16-13. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Griffin Jacks.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Bunting, and it's in the air. Lewis makes the grab on the run. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. The other way, and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more. 2 on, 1 out. Late on that fastball. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fly ball in the air left field. That one back there, and it is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on 3. It's 19-13.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Griffin Jacks done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Cody Funderburk.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1 out, base is empty. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Bunts it in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch.
For the Rays, left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Now the left fielder. Gets the bunt down the right side. France. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3-run bomb for Tampa Bay. Last chance coming up for the Twins.
You see how high my degrees be? You see them jock trying to beat me? It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man, believe me.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Digging in, Ty France. He's been a great free agent sign. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
2 balls, no strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. Foul ball there. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And here comes Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm, a very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Bases loaded, nobody out. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Outside, and that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th.
No strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
And next is the now a very curious choice. They're signaling for the intentional walk with the bases loaded, and that brings home a run. So bases all loaded up. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
France on third. Correa at second. Castro over at first with one away.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And another ball. Swing and a drive deep right field. Morel going back on this one. Nice grab on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
The Twins down to their final out. And next for Minnesota, Christian Vasquez. That misses. Ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one missed. And there's a ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Taj Bradley won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Number 48 takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1. The Twins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Feels like you